I'm really glad that we're a quarter of the way through the year already, because it means I only got 3/4 of a year with season 21, and I'll be thankful when that's over. Oh my God.
Happy Turkey Day, bro.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Man, I am thankful for television. Gives me something to do. I'm gonna be on that one day.
Yeah, I know. I'm thankful for your humor, even though you don't get anything right.
I'm thankful for your slow reflexes.
Oh! Happy Thanksgiving, Alexa.
Happy Thanksgiving, Miguel.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the opportunity to be in Rewind.
I'm thankful for having Ben and Ryan in the class, even though they're annoying sometimes.
Yeah, they're annoying.
One thing I'm not thankful for is Tommy playing his stupid dubstep music all the time.
Dude, what are you talking about? It's actually quality music.
No, it's
Like
not.
your pointless raps with Lobo.
Happy Thanksgiving, Allie.
Happy Thanksgiving, Tori.
I'm thankful for you this year.
I'm thankful for chapstick.
Why?
Because I have crusty lips. Need to
not
fix
working.
it. Well, that's what you think.
To be honest with you, Alex, this Thanksgiving I'm thankful for Chris Berg, I think.
That's funny because he's my boyfriend, so I'm thankful for him this Thanksgiving.
That's funny because I thought he was my boyfriend, but...
He's my boyfriend, Sam! Back off!
Personally, I'm thankful for season 20.
Do you mean season 21?
No, season 20.
I think I'm thankful for about like half of season 21, but like other half, nah, not this year.
Honestly, I'm thankful for Carly Dunbar being executive producer. Finally, someone to put a good show together.
Carly is not the executive producer, Natalie. I'm the producer and I put the show together every single month.
Yeah.
I'm so done with you. Chill.
I'm not thankful for Michelle because, like, she put Dollar General in Linguini, and, like, why would you want to do that to Linguini?
That was really rude. I was gonna say that I was thankful for your witch lift, and you just went and said that. So you wanna know what I'm not thankful for? I am not thankful for Carly Dunbar, because you're always mean to me.
If I'm so mean to you, then why are you sitting this close to me on the
Because
couch?
the couch is going in. I can't
Are
sit
you
here.
calling me fat?
Yes, I'm calling you fat. Jesus, why are you gonna start a
I gotta go to the counseling office. But what's Thanksgiving without some cooking of the beef? You thought?
You just watched Sam's opening, and now here's my segment on the German exchange. In October through November, German exchange students came to Washington Township to learn about American culture. But long-lasting friendships and great experiences were the result of this venture into the United States. I'm Ryan Peterson from Monthly Rewind Season 21, and this is the German Exchange. Around 20 German exchange students made a long trip to America to experience American culture. But they found more than just that. The Germans found long-lasting friendships and a great time. The Germans and their host families went to numerous events such as Funplex, Homecoming, and they even trick-or-treated together. Both the Germans and the Americans have their own opinions on the 2.5 weeks they spent with each other.
It's very good. I like my family very much and they're really polite and friendly.
It was some of the funnest that I've ever had. At first we thought it'd be weird and kind of long, but it felt like the days passed by so quickly, and by the end of it we were so sad to see them go.
Very good. It's a good family. It's a cool family. They are all very polite.
From an American point of view, having a German fellow around our school might get a little creepy. But is it all that odd?
It's really cool because I have someone to talk to and my phone battery doesn't die as quick because I don't listen to music in the hallway now.
We thought it'd be kind of scary and weird at first, but it was a lot of fun. They participated in a lot of our classes, and they connected with a lot of people, and people seem to love having them here.
Obviously, having foreign exchange students coming to Washington Township High School was a bit of a challenge to organize. Frau Bacher, Frau Holweiler, and the WTHS administration certainly helped out with that. But was it really worth all the work?
Absolutely. When I saw how excited everybody was and how much fun everybody had with each other, I knew it was worth it.
Students all around WTHS took notice of all the German exchange students, and they all have their own opinions on them.
Although in German class I was very intimidated because I don't speak German very well. But otherwise, I didn't really notice anything different other than the fact that there's students who speak better English than I do.
The whole point of the exchange program is so that the Germans can come to America, and then later the Americans can go to Germany. And after witnessing the effect on the trip on the Germans, the Americans are even more excited about their trip.
I'm super excited for Germany. Even though it's 7 months away, I'm still counting down the days for it. It's going to be a brand new culture. It's going to be nothing that we've seen before, and I'm really excited for that.
All in all, the German exchange was a success. With new experiences and new friends, the goodbye was a little rough. Although they'll be seeing each other later in the summer, they've all got to wait 7 months. I'm Ryan Peterson from Monthly Rewind Season 21, signing off.
You just watched Ryan's segment on the German exchange, and here's mine on the homecoming court. The end of October marks the start of homecoming nationwide. Here at Washington Township, we not only celebrate with a school dance, but also our annual homecoming court. The homecoming court is 12 girls of the senior class picked by the senior class. The seniors each pick 2 girls during their homeroom who they think most deserve the honor of representing Township. Representing the class of 2017 in the homecoming court was Danielle Long, escorted by Ann Velati, Marissa Appel, escorted by David Grosmick, our queen, Liv Smithson, escorted by Alex Zingani, Chelsea Daly, escorted by Alex Gattinelli, Nicolette Fusco, escorted by David Siaco, Morgan Macklin, escorted by Aubrey Perry, Nicole Basergi, escorted by Vito Rosselli, Marissa LaSalle, escorted by Dan Cooper, Jenna Dean, escorted by Matt Venuti, Alyssa Liberto, escorted by Dan McGee, Natalie Nigro, escorted by Shane Smith, and Allie Gracie, escorted by Jake Augustino. Being in the homecoming court means you represent Township in a positive way and are acknowledged by your class. It is an honor to be involved, and each girl appreciates that in her own way.
It's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of new people, and it's really cool because the whole senior class got nominated me, so that just makes me feel really good.
I just feel very humbled and excited because it's nice to know that the senior class would think of you as one of the 12 girls to be in it.
It's really nice to have people think of you in that way and know that people appreciate things you do for them, I guess. And it's been really fun.
At the pep rally, spirit parade, and homecoming dance, the girls and their escorts perform a dance for the enjoyment of their peers and family. Every year, the dance is choreographed by a member of the student council, and this year, Valentina Lucetti, with the help of Janelle Weeks, had the pleasure of doing so. Valentina reflected on her experience of being the choreographer.
I really love it. It's a really fun part of senior year. I love being involved with all the girls. They're so sweet. I'm just really excited for what happens.
Every year, each of the girls pick a charity to donate money to. This year, money was raised by selling red homecoming t-shirts. The names of the girls are printed on the front, and the back was left blank so their friends could decorate and support. The girls picked their charity based on personal experiences and feelings.
I picked the Southern Poverty Law Center because it fights against hate groups and it fights for racial discrimination and equal education in poverty-stricken areas.
I chose the Bramson Cancer Center for my aunt. She had lung cancer, and she's still going through medical issues and stuff, and it was just a really hard time and with my family, and I just wanted to do it for everyone who has gone through that.
I chose the Caitlin Bolander Foundation because I feel like a lot of people don't know a lot about epilepsy, and I feel like it's something that should definitely be brought about the school, and everybody should definitely know about it more. Friday, October 28th was the night of the homecoming game. Before the game, Township holds the Spirit Parade, and as I mentioned earlier, the homecoming girls perform their dance before getting ready to announce the queen. At halftime, each girl walked down the track with their escort, following their flower boy and student council member. The bleachers were filled with an abundance of students, friends, and families all ready to watch the announcement of the homecoming queen. Every year, the winner is announced with a box of white roses, while the others receive red ones. The announcement followed through with the win of Olivia Smithson. The quintessential moment was watched by many and followed through with the annual golf cart ride around the track. Liz Smithson's face of surprise and happiness was seen around the crowd, and she later told me her feelings of winning.
It's really weird for me because I'm not used to so many people like kind of saying hi to me in the hallway and just, asking to take pictures with me and that sort of thing. I'm not a type of person to like all that attention, so it's definitely like a different experience, but it's very rewarding and very humbling.
To be in the homecoming court is an honor to the senior class, and each of the girls felt that appreciation. Learning the dance, gaining new friends, and walking the track with all eyes on them was just a small snippet of their experience. Even though I was just following them around with a camera, I could tell why each girl was nominated into the court. Congratulations to Liz Smithson on being the homecoming queen. Her charity will benefit greatly from her win. This is Carly Griggs reporting from Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Carly's segment on Homecoming Court, and now here's my segment on Mail Time. Welcome back to Mail Time. I'm Tori, and it looks like we have some mail. Dear Tori, I heard that Mr. Bouchard is retiring. Is this true, and how do the students of Monthly Rewind feel about it? From Deborah. Well, Deborah, I went on a mission to find out what's really going on with Mr. Bouchard. Hope this helps.
Mr. Bouchard is gonna come in here and he's gonna be like, yeah guys, I'm retiring. And I'm just gonna sit here and look at him saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because without him, where would we be?
On my knees, begging him not to go. And if he leaves, I'm getting in the suitcase with him, bro. Love that man.
I probably wouldn't be here. Probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry, this just gets me really emotional. Because after 4 long years of Mr. Bouchard being my best friend, my best teacher, my mentor, he's really raised me in this program. And I understand that we've had ups and downs lately, but he's my best friend.
I love Mr. Bouchard. He's my favorite teacher. I would be very upset if he left because I've learned a lot from him.
Me and Mr. Bouchard, we're boys, go out sometimes, grab a bite to eat, stuff like that. He wants to retire? Hey man, go right ahead. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yo, Mr. Bouchard, how was your weekend, bro? Alright, I'll see you, Brizzy. I'll catch you later.
I think it's great that Mr. Bouchard, for us anyway, that he didn't retire, but for him, he's been doing Rewind for a really long time, 21 years.
I never thought I'd retire, but after season 21, I think I might go this year.
At first, I was a part of season 20, and I know that left a good part in your heart because, I love you.
I don't think he can leave after season 20. I'm excited for season 22. If Mr. Bouchard's staying, then I'm staying. It's easy to flunk English and all that. I could just, get zeros on everything, and I need to still pass my science. So, if I don't pass chem, Mr. Bouchard, here we come, season 22. I get promoted to producer. This could be great, Mr. Bouchard. You're not leaving if I'm not leaving.
And, the bond we share, and I said, you're my best friend. Personally, I think Mr. Bouchard retiring is a load of baloney. He's been saying for years, I'm retiring, but where is he? Right here in G212. So, here's the world's smallest violin, and when, I'm retiring. He's not going anywhere. Call me a wambulance. We all need him, he needs us, so he's staying right here, forever. We want to come back and visit. I'm sorry.
Well, Deborah, I hope that answered your question. I'm Victoria Bowser reporting from Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Tori's segment on Mail Time, now here's mine on National Donut Day.
National Donut Day is one of over 1,000 national holidays occurring throughout the year. This year's National Donut Day fell on June 3rd. Why would we cover a June national holiday in November? The answer is very simple. There are actually 2 National Donut Days, one occurring each year on the first Friday in June and the second on November 5th. Many people do not realize there are 2, but those who do are left confused as to why. Regardless of why there are 2 National Donut Days, many people love going out to their favorite donut places on these days, getting discounts on donuts and buying their daily coffee. Places to go for buying donuts varies between different customers along with what the customer goes there for in the first place. Both National Donut Days may seem unnecessary, but many think otherwise. The market of donuts has been going on for decades and will continue on judging on the opinion of the people. To begin, the history of the first National Donut Day can be traced down all the way back to World War I. The Salvation Army sent out young women nicknamed the Donut Lassies to war zones in France to provide coffee and donuts to the soldiers to lighten the mood. Now, as for the second national holiday on November 5th, the reason behind it is harder to track down. The actual creator of the holiday is still unknown along with its origin. References were found mentioning a November 5th Donut Day since around 1930. It is mainly believed to have been started by a store chain to help support veterans. With both occasions dating back for years, people are still around to enjoy it today. To celebrate the holiday, customers go to many different places of their choice.
My favorite place to buy donuts is Ove's at Ocean City.
My favorite place to buy donuts is probably Dunkin' Donuts because it's close and it's convenient.
My favorite place to buy donuts is most likely Dunkin' Donuts, only because the name of the food is in the title of the store. They really focus on making their donuts the proper way for the American people.
Each one of these different brands usually has their own kind of special deals and sales on National Donut Day. These deals can range from free donuts per customer, discounts on munchkins, and even buy one get one offers. Whether these sales help the market or don't change much depends on the attendance of the customers themselves.
I love going out and taking advantages of the sales for National Donut Day. Although this year I forgot to, I was working, couldn't get around to Dunkin' Donuts, so I was real upset about that.
I don't think I've ever gone out and took advantage of sales on National Donut Day, but I would if I was aware that there was a sale, and if I was in the area, I would do it.
For those who take advantage of the sales, lots of people order a few or even a dozen donuts. Stores like Dunkin' have huge varieties of donuts considering it is their main product. Customers having their own preference order some of the fan favorites like chocolate glazed, cream filled, and much more.
My favorite kind of donut is chocolate, just any kind of chocolate donut.
My favorite kind of donut would have to be the Boston cream, you know, the donut with the chocolate on top and the cream inside.
Even though Dunkin' Donuts is a donut selling shop, many people, including on National Donut Day, go mainly for the coffee rather than the donuts.
I usually go to Dunkin' Donuts for both the coffee and the donuts. Their coffee is absolutely amazing. It really perks me up. I get the turbo shot of espresso, which really gets me going. And then I get my favorite chocolate glazed donut. That really starts my day off wonderfully.
I usually go to donut places for coffee usually.
Coffee or donuts, it is safe to say that most people love places like Dunkin' Donuts and fully support a National Donut Day. However, when some agree to this, they sometimes think that 2 national holidays for a kind of food is a bit overdoing it.
I don't really think that 2 National Donut Days are necessary just because it's donuts and America's already fat.
Whether each individual holiday should happen, lots of donut lovers still think that the 2 national holidays should be more widely recognized and celebrated, no matter if there is 1 or 2.
I mean, I don't know. If you had 2 National Donut Days, it won't hurt anything.
2 National Donut Days isn't necessary because we already have enough national holidays.
So lots of people still wonder exactly why there are 2 of these holidays. The reason was that there were 2 specific times in history where it seemed necessary. They were simply 2 different events leading into 2 different days. However, the November 5th National Donut Day is a lot less acknowledged compared to the June one. For example, this year Krispy Kreme was the only donut chain to recognize the day and gave out free donuts. Some people think Krispy Kreme shouldn't be the only one, and others think there shouldn't be any at all.
I definitely think more companies should participate in National Donut Day. All the sales they can make and, you know, all the popularity that Donut Day will get, it'll really bring the community together and share donuts.
Overall, National Donut Day is one of the more popular national days, but the fact that it is celebrated twice a year is relatively unknown. Many sales take place on National Donut Day across many companies throughout the country, mainly Dunkin' Donuts. These sales attract customers to go buy their favorite donuts and even their daily morning coffee if that is the case. At least one of these days is perfectly necessary and accepted by the people and will most likely be celebrated for years to come, along with other national holidays. This is Tom Copsetta from Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
Here's my segment on the World Series.
112 years, 2 teams, and the possibility of 7 games. And each team has the same goal, to come out on top and win this year's World Series. This year, the World Series was played between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs, and they sure made it an interesting one. The Cleveland Indians blew out the Chicago Cubs in Game 1 of the World Series. The Indians won the game 6-0. They were able to win this game by their pitcher, Corey Kluber, setting a record of 8 strikeouts through the first 3 innings, and Roberto Perez hitting 2 home runs. In Game 2 is the total opposite. The Cubs won 5-1. Cubs pitcher Jake Arrieta pitched a no-hitter into the 6th inning, while Kyle Schwarber drove in 2 runs. Game 3 was a lot closer than the first 2 games. The Indians won the game 1-0, and the 1 run was all they needed. Game 4 was another blowout with the Indians winning 7-2. Again, a great effort was put in by the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber, and Jason Kipnis with a 3-run homer. With the Cubs down 3-1 in the series, people expressed how they thought the World Series would end up.
Honestly, I didn't really think the Indians were going to win because even though they had a 3-1 lead, the Cavs still won after a 3-1 lead, so I saw the Cubs winning.
Thought they were going to win because they were so far ahead in the series.
At first I did, but I saw the momentum shift to Chicago, so I had a feeling Chicago was going to.
With the winner of the World Series on the line, each team knew they would have to perform their best. The final score to Game 5 was 3-2, and the Cubs took the win. The Indians had a 1-0 lead, but the Cubs came back in the 4th to take the lead with the help by a Chris Bryant home run. Game 6 went to the Cubs, who won 9-3. With Addison Russell's grand slam and the Indians' miscues in the field, it let the Cubs to rally back and tie the series up 3-3. With the Cubs coming back in the World Series, people expressed who they thought would win the World Series.
I was going with Cubs. I think they wanted it more bad than the Indians.
I thought the Cleveland Indians were going to win because they were already 3-1 and they were already beating the other team by so much already.
I thought the Cubs because they played with more passion.
Both teams in hope of ending their World Series drought. For the Indians, it was 68 years, and for the Cubs, it was 108 years. They each had their chance in Game 7. Game 7 went to extra innings. In the top of the 10th, there was a 15-minute rain delay, but after the delay, the Chicago Cubs drove in 2 runs, taking the win. This ended the Cubs' 108-year-old drought. This 108-year-old drought was the longest in sports history. The last time the Cubs won was in 1908. Some said this had to be the Cubs' year, since a baseball has 108 stitches and it has been 108 years. Many Cubs fans have been waiting for this day to come. And when it did, some had a beer can they wouldn't drink until the Cubs won. And now they can finally drink it. This is the one thing the city of Chicago deserved, and fans expressed their feelings of why they deserved it.
The drought. 108 years, it's too long.
Because I feel like with their past, like they really like they deserve it.
I thought they deserved to win because they didn't have a championship for like 108 years or something, so they really needed that win.
All in all, with the World Series being a wild one, all the way to Game 7, the Cubs ended up overcoming a 108-year-old drought. This leaves Cleveland making their 68-year-old drought to a 69-year-old drought. As many people said it was time for the Cubs and the city of Chicago to have something good for their sports fans, and it finally happened in a total of 7 thrilling games. I'm Carly Dunbar reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Carly's segment on the World Series. Now here's my segment on the election. Every 4 years in the United States of America, history is made as the country elects its next commander-in-chief. This November, yet another one of these auspicious moments occurred as Donald Trump was elected as America's 45th president. With a new face in the Oval Office, the United States have entered a new era. Trump's victory has taken the nation by storm. The country has been torn for almost a year as people rallied behind either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. However, many were disillusioned by both of the candidates. This was an especially controversial election as well, as each candidate found themselves battling large scandals, including Hillary's email fraud and Trump's disgusting comments. Many Americans had strong opinions on this presidential race. Well,
Honestly, I'm just tired of the commercials right now. I've seen millions of them, and it's pretty much one-sided commercial-wise. But the election in the whole, I'm kind of glad you're seeing a lot more people get involved, even if they don't like the side I like. At least you're seeing people get involved, and that is important to keep going on with.
It was awful. I think they did a study where only 8% of any media coverage was about policy issues. It was all about gaffes, it was all about he said, she said, it was all about scandal and nothing about substantive issues that affect the American people.
The ugliest, nastiest campaign, presidential campaign of my lifetime. One of the ugliest that I'm aware of in history. The campaign itself was almost entirely uninformative in terms of the issues. It was all personality driven. It felt at times like a reality show, and it was somewhat distressing.
In the year 2000, the beloved animated show The Simpsons aired a now historic episode titled Bart to the Future, which depicted none other than Donald Trump as the President of the United States. At the time, the viewers thought this was merely a fun joke. However, episode writer Dan Greeny told reporters that it was, in fact, meant to be a warning to Americans about the country's last stop before hitting rock bottom. Now, 16 years later, for better or worse, The Simpsons' prediction has come true. No matter one's personal feelings towards Donald Trump, he has been officially elected and is now currently the country's president-elect until his inauguration this upcoming January. The country is now looking forward to at least 4 years of his administration, bar any scandalous circumstances which may result in him leaving the position. Whether their predictions are grim or hopeful, many Americans have formed in their mind some opinion on the upcoming Trump administration.
Well, I would say this, now that it's over and we have the opportunity as a country to reorient ourselves and go forward, I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't think I'm naively optimistic. I don't think this is the beginning of a new millennium, and I didn't think so when President Obama took office. But I'm cautiously optimistic that some of the wrong directions in the country can be righted.
During the presidential race, Trump talked often of his many goals for the presidency. Some of these goals, such as building a border wall against Mexico and adopting a form of isolationism, have become hot topics throughout the country. With so many incendiary plans, some people have strong fears for what's to come.
I am scared about the possible, really slim chance of them overturning Roe v. Wade. I'm scared about just women's rights being in danger, obviously. I'm scared about all of the racial tensions, and I'm scared about this whole anti-Mexican thing and like the anti-LGBT thing.
Well, my biggest fear is in foreign policy. I mean, you have to understand the nuances of the way the world works, and I'm just a little fearful of a too heavy a hand in some instances and then a retreat from where we need to be in others.
I think that we have a huge problem in this country where the middle class is overtaxed and the wealthiest Americans are undertaxed. Everything I've seen about Trump's tax policy so far will net increase taxes on the middle class and lower them on the people that already make a ton. I think that is a recipe for more suffering for the middle class, for a worse economy, and if they starve the government of those funds, a lot of necessary programs are going to go by the wayside, and a lot of people that need help and need support aren't going to get that support.
Along with the worries of some Americans comes the hopeful wishes of others. Many wait in anticipation of Trump fulfilling his campaign promises.
Well, I'm looking forward to America growing again. Right now, we've been stagnant for years. You can look at the GDP, you can look at that. It's all pretty much been stagnant, 1% growth. And I think he has ideas as a businessman that will start the economy going. We got to get manufacturing in towns, and we can grow on that. We also, I think he's going to start enforcing laws, and I think that's very important because right now a lot of people get away with a lot of stuff. You hear bangers getting away with it. I mean, once you enforce the laws, I think it'll get better for everyone.
A few of the things that I'm looking forward to, I like the idea of a businessman finally becoming and having control in the country, minimizing our debt, securing our borders, and really having an outside point of view that I think we've been missing for a long time.
Whether you love or hate Donald Trump, the fact remains that he has been elected as our country's next president. He is preparing for his administration as his transition team begins to settle in the White House. The country has become divided due to his winning the election. However, with his victory already behind us, Americans must now come together again and stick by their decision as Donald Trump prepares to lead our country. Reporting from Monthly Rewind, Season 21, I'm Ben Kerwin.
And now here's my segment on DECA Volleyball. On November 16th, DECA hosted their 6th annual volleyball tournament. Over 17 teams had signed up for a night of fun and to help support a good cause. The charity DECA decided to support this year was Stand Up One More Time, to support the Children's Hospital funds. Stand Up One More Time is when the children's hospitals will give you a list of toys and clothes they need. With all the money DECA will raise, the students and teachers will go to the store and buy them these items. Advisor Ms. McBride had expressed how she felt about the charity.
Yes, we like it. It's a little bit different. It's enjoyable, and we get to see, the benefits, because the people that run it send us pictures and stories about the kids that we benefit.
Teams don't only play volleyball, but each team normally gets to get creative with their costume ideas.
We picked our costume because we made our name the Toon Squad, like from Looney Tunes, and they play basketball and Space Jam, so yeah.
Township soccer, we always catch dubs, you know what I mean?
My team, we really wanted to be festive for Christmas, and we're all excited for Christmas.
This year, DECA raised over $1,000 to help the Children's Hospital. Whether the students had lost in the first round or made it to the final game, they all had fun.
Yeah, I had fun. I'm really mad we lost, though.
Oh, we had a lot of fun tonight. It was for a great cause, and felt good to win.
All in all, with DECA coming together to raise money for Stand Up One More Time, it was sure a success. Not only did they raise over $1,000, but everyone who had attended had fun, from the goofy costumes to playing in the games and even watching in the stands. I'm Natalie Rosavuto, and I'm reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
You just watched Natalie's segment on DECA Volleyball, and now here's my segment on the Queen. On October 28th, the 12 girls in homecoming court walked out on the track at halftime and awaited to find out who would be crowned the 2016 Homecoming Queen. This honor that would carry with the winner for the rest of the school year.
The homecoming candidate with a box of white roses, that's white, will be this year's Homecoming Queen. Escorts, now please help your girl open the box. I am proud to announce this year's Homecoming Queen, Miss Olivia Smithson.
Olivia Smithson was crowned the 2016 Homecoming Queen. The rest of the homecoming court had their own views about Olivia being crowned.
I'm so happy for her. She's probably one of the sweetest girls in our grade. She always has a smile on her face, and I just am so happy that she got Homecoming Queen.
I don't think that our class could have picked anyone better to be queen. She literally has the kindest heart and is the nicest person you'll ever meet. She's so involved in school, and she's a role model for everyone, and she leads our school in the best way.
I'm so happy for her. I couldn't be more happy for her. I think she definitely deserved it. She has the sweetest heart in the world. I'm so happy for her.
Olivia is much more than just a queen. She couldn't have gotten to this point without her being who she is today.
I think she got to where she is today because she is nice to everyone, and she never picked a group throughout high school. She always switched group to group.
I think she's an all-around great person because I've never seen her act mean or done anything bad to other people, and so I feel her kindness kind of spreads around to everyone, and especially because people recognize it, I guess, since she happened to be there. But yeah, I don't think she ever intends to be mean or does anything wrong.
I've known Liv for a long time, and I think that she got help to where she is today because of her family. She comes from an awesome family.
Olivia has always been a fun-loving, outgoing girl since she was little and just started school. With such a personality, she has always had an easy time talking to people and has grown to have tons of friends that would do anything for her.
Liv's an awesome friend. I know I could trust her with anything, and she's really easy to talk to, and I think she deserves everything that she got.
Liv's a great friend that pretty much everyone, including myself. She's always there for pretty much everyone that comes over for help.
Liv is always really supportive, and she's really encouraging to everything that you want to do, and you can tell her anything and she always listens.
Always wanting to excel in school, Olivia has taken her grades very seriously. Making sure she gets the grades she deserves, Olivia does whatever is possible to attain those goals.
Honestly, I just think taking everything in stride works really well, and managing my time has
come with being involved in so many activities. And it does get rough sometimes, but you just have to go with it and keep pushing through.
So in school, I feel like she like tries hard to like make teachers know that she like works hard, and like the other students, like I feel like they kind of learn from her, from like how she does in class.
I think Liv does so well because she's a generally kind and caring person. She's extremely humble. She does put kids above, not kids, but people above like her own agenda.
Not only does Olivia take grades seriously, but she is also involved in many extracurricular activities and clubs. From German club to being vice president of student council, she makes sure to spread herself around the entire school.
Well, Liv's been involved in student council for a number of years now, and she's already had 2 leadership positions. Right now she's my VP, and she was treasurer last year. And Liv's just one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and like it's one of the most like humble cases I've ever seen, like where like she just doesn't believe that she's the nicest person on this planet. And it's crazy to see someone like so nice and so genuine, and like them not understand like the impact they have on other people's lives. And I think she like really deserved to be queen.
From what I've seen so far, she has stepped up, she's taken charge, she has been a great leader. I've seen her in student council events as well as the play Saturday night, and she's a go-to, take charge sort of girl.
In my opinion, I think Liv's always been a great leader. She's been a role model, but most importantly, she's somebody you want to look up to. And in student council, she's led us in events, and she's led us in just homeroom, just telling us what to do, like how to get things done. But it's even more than that. Like everybody kind of looks up to her. Everybody knows that like you can count on her, and that's a huge thing to have in a leader. And that's honestly why I think Liv's probably one of the best leaders we have in this school.
With such an honor being crowned 2016 Homecoming Queen, Olivia Smithson definitely fits the part. Olivia has such a great personality and is a no-brainer to not only her friends, but the entire homecoming court, that she was a perfect fit for Queen. Being so well-rounded in both grades and extracurricular activities, Olivia is definitely the leader and go-getter here at Washington Township High School. This is Grace Bradley signing off for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
Now here's my segment on Thanksgiving. Halloween is over and Christmas decorations are already out for some people. However, for others, a very important holiday in Thanksgiving is fastly approaching.
Every year, Thanksgiving is held on the 4th Thursday of November. This holiday came about in 1621 when colonists and Native Americans shared a feast together in Plymouth for a successful growing season. This tradition carried on until 1863 when President Abraham Lincoln named it a federal holiday.
Thanksgiving is a great time every year for families that live across the world to reunite. It is also a great time to give thanks to the things you're thankful for. Personally, I'm thankful for my family, my friends, and being able to have food and water on the table. Many students at the high school are thankful for many different things as well.
I'm thankful for a lot, actually. I'm just thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for having a job. Also, I'm actually looking for a condo, and I'm thankful that I'm actually able to afford one now. And I'm like such a recent graduate from college. I graduated 2015, so it's like pretty good to actually be able to buy a condo, like buy property in general.
I'm thankful for many blessings in my life, especially for family and friends and the opportunity to get together with them on Thanksgiving.
This year's Thanksgiving is going to be held on the 24th and is going to be celebrated in many different ways than the Native Americans originally celebrated.
Like today, giving thanks to the things that we are thankful for, as well as gifts, has been celebrated in the early formation of Thanksgiving. However, in these years, Native Americans have come to symbolize peace and celebrate opportunity for America's newcomers. Traditions like watching football and going to parades only started becoming traditions in recent years. As these new traditions pop up, families across the country have adopted them to give their families unique, special traditions.
Me and my family, we go to the parade in Philly. That's like a tradition we have, and it's really fun.
So before we eat, we have to give thanks for all the stuff that we have.
I mean, I guess a tradition would be like we say what we're thankful for, I guess.
Another important aspect of Thanksgiving is the food.
The holiday is known to support some seasonal food, including stuffing, cranberries, carrots, pumpkin pie, and most importantly, turkey.
So the thing that I like more is ham, mashed potatoes, turkey, and I think that's it.
I like yams, candy yams, mashed potatoes, of course. I like cranberry sauce, but not like the canned cranberry sauce. It's nasty. I like the real fresh cranberry sauce. I don't know. My family makes lasagna, so I like that.
Now this year, students at the high school get Thanksgiving, the day after, and the weekend off of school. This gives people plenty of time to do all their activities and traditions they need to do for this year's Thanksgiving.
I'm going to my mom's house. I'm gonna have dinner there with some of my family and just gonna chill there, so.
All in all, Thanksgiving is a very important holiday that bonds family together. Whoever you hang out with, whatever you eat, and wherever you go, Thanksgiving is everywhere in many different ways. For Monthly Rewind Season 21, I'm Miguel Morgan.
You just watched Miguel's segment on Thanksgiving, now here's mine on Black Friday.
Every year, shoppers look forward to one shopping day, and that day is Black Friday. Black Friday falls on the fourth Friday in November every single year. It marks the beginning of the Christmas shopping season and is one of the busiest shopping days of the year. It is most known for its great sales, including doorbusters. Many take the opportunity to go out to grab some great sales. While Black Friday is not an official holiday, people still find a way to celebrate it. With Black Friday being the day after Thanksgiving, people still follow out family traditions.
I love Black Friday shopping. I love the fact that you can shop online and sometimes you can get bargains even earlier than Black Friday.
I don't want to have to deal with the crowds. I'd rather pay extra and stay at home.
I love Black Friday shopping because, I don't know, it's just fun to like go shopping with like my family and to just like have good deals and stuff.
Some families go out together every year to shop. According to the National Retail Federation, 4% of people will start their holiday shopping this year in November. Every year, more thefts occur on Black Friday than any other holiday. One of the main reasons is because of the big crowds, which make it easier to shoplift. Not only is shoplifting on Black Friday an issue, but also injuries and even death can be a problem. Since 2006, there have been a reported 7 deaths and 98 injuries due to the night shopping frenzy.
No, I wouldn't be scared. I can hold my own against the crowd if I need to.
No, I'm not scared. Like, as long as I don't go at like night when most of the sales are going on, then it's fine.
There's like crazy people out there that want to get products.
Every year, stores are opening earlier and earlier, but not only on Black Friday, but Thanksgiving Day. Many department stores keep opening earlier because of the competition. If one department store wasn't open on Thanksgiving, then those shoppers would go to a different department store. The morality of this is questioned because employers are taking employees away from their families on Thanksgiving Day.
No, I think Thanksgiving is getting pushed aside, and I don't like that. I think everyone should be able to relax and enjoy being with their family.
Really excited about opening on Thursday for Black Friday. It's become kind of a tradition in the retail industry to start the shopping after having Thanksgiving dinner, coming out, getting all night to do it. People come in their pajamas. So it ends up being like an entire 2-day marathon of shopping, which is really exciting for us at the store.
I believe that they should be home with their families. It's a holiday and they should be enjoying the holiday.
The NRF estimates that sales this year will increase by 7 to 10%. Every year, the sales increase to keep pulling in customers. But are the sales really sales, or are companies raising prices to fool customers into thinking that they are actually getting a good deal?
They're trying to attract people because people know that the stores are going to hold big deals on Black Friday, so they're always looking for any kind of sale.
I definitely think there's a practice of raising the prices and then putting them on a sale, seeming that they're lower, and to try to entice people to come in.
I mean, like, people are definitely coming in anyway, and since they'll come in, might as well raise the prices.
Although it is the amazing sales that give Black Friday its name, there's so much more to the unofficial holiday. Whether it be going out every year to start holiday shopping or the risk taken to shop, Black Friday is truly a night you don't want to miss. But most importantly, the sales are what keep customers returning year after year. I'm Michelle Salmoni reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.
Thank you for watching our November show. I hope you come back next month to watch our December show.
Black Beatles in the city, be back immediately to confiscate the monies. Ray Scrum, wow, my will.
Okay, I'm ready. It marks the beginning of the Crossmas. Do you mind?
I did that on purpose.
It is the busiest shopping season and the beginning of the Christmas Black Friday falls, sales and
That's so funny. He added me on Snapchat.
I told him to. I said, add my friend Hala. Many people take this opportunity to go out to grab some great sales. Yay! Yay, so good! This is embarrassing. There's a busy street with people at a stoplight looking at me.
You right.
Okay, so he's getting really old. Should have retired about 10 years ago, but he's still here. He'll probably be about 120 by the time he quits the school.
It's in the city. What can I do for you, sir?
How are you sitting?
Larry?
Never gonna be that funny again.
I know, because I have no idea who Larry is.
Is the mic on?
These are real tears. All right. That's disgusting.
What is that?
No.
Stop! Yeah, was that good? Stop! Oh my God! Oh, Jesus Christ! The door came back and hit my pigger. Pigger what? Stop! It's Thanksgiving! Stop! It's Thanksgiving! But what's with Thanksgiving? What's with Thanksgiving?
It's been.
Wait! Stop! It's Thanksgiving.
You're not waiting for our cue.
Why did I came and I went, stop. It's Thanksgiving. And I whispered,
Guys, stop it.
let me practice.
Wow, because she's got the.
Do you want me to be like, stop! Like that? Or do you want mine more of like a, stop! Like, it's like a little.
Right, go ahead.
To be honest with you, Alex, think
Dang it.
Why does it make such a loud noise when she dropped it? Yo, Carly.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Stop, you should feel the tables that clans use.
We're a very on-stage personality type, you know what I mean?
Shut up.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm thankful for this leaf and how it has green speckles in it because it shows you even though you could be one color, we're all beautiful. Not even being in your segment anymore.
I have to burp.
Do it. Here, I'll help you. Ready? Make yourself burp. Like, ready? Swallow air. Look, watch. You go, and then, like, push it down your system.
I can't.
Come on. All right, you're trash. Let's just go.
I'm not thankful for Natalie learning the word nepotism because all she does is scream it out all the time. I don't even know if she knows what it means. It just drives me insane.
Happy Thanksgiving, Alec. I'm still laughing. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, Allie.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dory.
Wait, now I'm looking at her crusty lips. Please lick your lips. All right, that's better. Happy Thanksgiving, Allie. All right. I just can't look at her now.
Yeah, I can't look at you either. You make me want to laugh.
All right.
Let's just see how this goes. If this kid doesn't shut up. On October 28th, the girls in the 2016 homecoming corps walked out at halftime on the track to figure out who would be the next 2016 homecoming queen. Alright, I had to change my shot, people, because The sun was not having it with my eyes. I'm gonna try it again later, but let's just see how this works out. Okay. Let's get her done. This wing gotta chill with my hair, bruh. Alright, now it's recording. If anyone hears that kid in the background, I am going to freak out because the grandfather or father knows I'm doing something right now and like has been literally staring at me. If you know I'm trying to record something, tell your kid to shut up and stop stomping. Oh my god. Never having kids. I couldn't have gotten to this point and thank God I just messed up on that. I don't know why that little girl's staring at me with her weird helmet. Oh, that girl just fell. Are you okay? Okay. Oh my god. Now I feel bad. That helmet's cute. Her being... Oh my god. With such a personality, she has grown to have sons. Tons. The bell. Anybody hear the bell? We ain't in school though. Haha. With such a personality, Olivia has grown to have sons. Why do I keep saying that? Oh my god. Hey. Hey.